Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another playthrough of Mage Knight. Today we're going to be playing as Wolfhawk. Aretha is going to be the dummy player. We have 2 blues and a green in the source. Our unit offer is going to be Foresters, Herbalists, and Illusionists. Our advanced action offer is going to be Blood Ritual, Spellforge, and Pure Magic. And then for our spell offer, we have Offering Sacrifice, Burning Shield, Exploding Shield, and Wings of Wind, Wings of Night. That's everything for setup. We can draw our first hand of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Promise, Mana Draw, Improvisation, Rage, and Stamina. So I'm thinking, given we have the Promise in our hand, we might come over to the village here and maybe get the Foresters or the Herbalists. Alternatively, we could go straight for the Mage Tower. I'm thinking this one's probably more attractive, given that costs more to get into the desert during the day, and also if we come here we can head up towards the dungeon or the keep, although more likely the dungeon. But yeah, so I think for tactics I will take planning, and then the dummy player is going to go with number 3, so Mana Steel is gone, and they're going to go first. We'll keep that. They go 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't have a green. Back to us. And I think we will go with Stamina with the blue from the source for move 4. That gets us into the village. We reveal this Mage Tower. Okay, so it's 6 fire attack, fire resistance, and 5 armor. We will, I think, end our turn there. It's a red. So that gets discarded. We draw another 2 because of planning, and we get Determination and Swiftness. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They don't go again. Back to us. And I think here we will just go with Improvisation and discard Promise and power it with a red from the source. For influence of 5, that'll get us the Foresters. We'll end our turn. That is a gold. These get discarded, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 2 more. We get Swift Reflexes and Tirelessness. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 2 more, so 1 and 2. Back to us. And I think here we will go for the Mage Tower. So I'll play Mana Draw to be able to use 2 dice from the source this turn. I will use, I think, the Tirelessness for move 2, and then +1 for each other move card. The next card providing move. So I'll use Swiftness for a move of 2 +1 is 3, so that's a total move of 5. That'll get us into the Mage Tower. We'll lose 1 reputation. I can play Swift Reflexes to reduce his attack by 1. So he's down to 5. We can wound our Foresters. They have 4 armor, so that takes his attack down to 1. I mean, we wouldn't even have to play Swift Reflexes, actually, because either way we're going to take 1 wound to hand. So we can probably keep that, actually. And then, yeah, we can go with Rage for an attack of 4, and then Determination for an attack of 2. And that actually means we could keep Mana Draw here. So why don't we do that? So just to recap, we played Tirelessness for move 2, and then got an extra move point from Swiftness. That was a total move of 5, which got us into the desert during the day. We lost our reputation. We wounded our Foresters here, which took his attack down to 2, and then we took 1 wound to hand. And then we generated 4 attack with Rage, +2 from Determination, and that was enough to kill him. So we get +5 fame, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a level up, and we also get a reward for conquering the Mage Tower. So we're going to get a spell. I will just clean this up and discard these cards, so that's another gold. So we are left with these 3 in hand. We're going to get our reward, which is a spell, and I think I'm going to take Burning Shield here. These advance, and the new spell that we get is going to be Expose, Mass Expose, and then we do level up, so we are getting a choice of 2 skills. Okay, and we get so the top one is going to be Know Your Prey. Once around during combat, flip this to ignore 1 offensive or defensive ability of an enemy token, or to remove 1 element of 1 enemy attack Fire and ice become physical. Cold fire become fire, ice or fire. Cannot be used against enemies with arcane immunity. And then the second one is refreshing breeze once a round, except during combat. Flip this to get heal 1 and 1 white crystal to your inventory. So I'm thinking of actually taking refreshing breeze here. That white crystal, there's a couple of white spells in the offer that might be good to get. So I'll take that. The common skill is going to be Arethia's, so play a wound sideways to get +2. And then for our advanced action, I think I'm going to take Spellforge. These advance, and then the new one that we get is Crushing Bolt. And yeah, we are 3 cards in hand, so we'll draw another 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we get Concentration, Burning Shield, Exploding Shield, and Spellforge. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 2 more, so they're going to declare end of round in the next turn back to us. And I think here, let's use our skill to get heal 1, so we'll take that out. And then we can play probably mana draw to be able to use 2 dice from source. We'll use Spellforge to get 2 crystals of the same colors as 2 different spell cards in the spells offer. So we're going to get a white and a red. Oh, and sorry, we get a white for using that skill as well. So that's 2 whites and a red into our inventory. And then we can probably challenge this orc and use the gold in the source for fire block 4. So he's fully blocked. We get fire attack 4. That's enough to take him out. We get +1 reputation and +2 fame. So 1, 2, just 1 short of leveling up. We will, I think, end our turn there. So we have 2 cards in hand. These get re-rolled, and it's a red and a gold. So that is fine. We have 2, and we get 3, 4, 5, and 6. We get Threaten, Tranquility, March, and Crystallize. Dummy player declares end of round. Back to us. I think here let's play Tranquility to heal our foresters, and then we probably go with Threaten for influence of. We could go with probably the concentration here. Although if we go 5, 6, and 7, then we could use Crystallize for something. So yeah, let's do that. So if we go with get a red from concentration, use it with Threaten for influence of 5, we'll lose 1 reputation. We get play 2 sideways for influence of 7, and then we can pay a white in order to get mass expose. So and the new spell that we get is Call to Arms, Call to Glory. We can use a gold from the source, and I think we will take a white into our inventory. So that will do it for this round. These get discarded. The cards we didn't get to then were March and Rage. So planning disappears. We are going to re-roll the source. So I didn't really make much progress in exploration there in that round, but we got a couple of good spells. So black, white, and blue. The new units are going to be Utum Crossbowmen, the Guardian Golems, and the Magic Familiars. They're going to take Blood Ritual into their deck. These advance, and the new one that we get is Learning. They get a red into their inventory for offering Sacrifice. Spells advance, and the new one that we get is going to be Tremor Earthquake. We can ready our skill and shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get March, Stamina, Promise, Rage, and Rage. I think we need to start. I would like to get that Tremor spell, but I don't think we will do it in this Mage Tower. So I'd really like to get some exploration done on this turn. So I think I will take Mana Search here. The dummy player then is going to take number 5. So preparation's gone, sadly. But we are going to go first, and I think I'm going to play Stamina with the blue from the source. Do I want to re-roll anything here? I think I'm okay. So we'll play Stamina for move 2. We'll play March for a move of 2, and Promise Sideways for a move of 1. So that's 4 from Stamina, 5, 6, 7. So we get 3 there. So we have 4 more. And we're going to explore here first, and it is tile number 8. Right next to a village, there is an orc and a ruins. So the orc is going to be so 3 physical attack, brutal, fire, and ice resistance, unfortified, and 5 armor. And then the ruins goes face down because it's at night. And then we'll use our other 2 points of movement to explore here, and it is tile number 14. Okay, so there's a keep right up at the top. That's going to be fortified from the wall. And then is there anything else we want to do on this turn? Not really, because we only have the 2 rages left in hand. Although we could use our foresters to move 2 here. And I think we will leave it there for this turn. So we'll re-roll that. It is a white, so 2 whites and a black now in the source. We have 2 cards in hand. We're going to draw another 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And we get tirelessness, swiftness, and concentration. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. I think I might actually try and go for the keep here. So we could play this tirelessness for move of 2, and then this for move of 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's a total move of 5, plus our foresters for move of 2, which is 7. So 2, 4. This is 3 to get into because of the wall. So yeah, let's try that. So we'll assault this keep. We'll lose 1 reputation. The enemy we're facing is 2 physical attack and 5 armor with physical resistance. Oh no. So we can't actually take it out with the cards we have in hand. It's the one enemy I think we couldn't because of the physical resistance. So let's re-roll the white and the black in the source using mana search, and hopefully we can get a green here. So we get a gold and a black, so that's not going to help. So I think we're going to take 1 wound to hand, and then we're going to have to retreat back out. We'll use this skill, I think, to heal that wound. We'll get a white to our inventory, and then we will end our turn there. So that's a bit disappointing. So 3, and then we get 2 more, 1 and 2. And we get march and improvisation. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They don't go again. I think I'm going to re-roll probably the gold and the black here. And it is 2 black, so that is terrible. Okay, and I think here let's play concentration for a red. We'll use that improvisation for a move of 5, which will get us in there. We have 1 point of movement left. We can play march as well to explore this tile. So let me just move these, and we get tile number 11. So there is an ancient ruins there. That goes face down. There's also a mage tower face down as well. Oh, that's another ruins, mage tower, and then there's an orc as well. I don't think we're going to go down here because of, oh sorry, that's 4 physical attack, brutal, physical resistance, and 3 armor. Because of the lakes, it probably doesn't really make sense. So I think we'll end our turn there. Yeah, and then we'll discard these. We have 1. We'll draw another 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we get Spellforge, Burning Shield, Crystallize, and Expose. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 1 more. I'm going to re-roll probably a black and a white, and we get a black and a blue. Okay. I think here we'll go for the keep, so we'll play Crystallize and Rage sideways for a move of 2. We're going to lose 1 more reputation. We are going to play Burning Shield with a red from our inventory plus a black from the source for a fire block of 4. If this card was used as part of a successful block, destroy the blocked enemy. It was, so we get plus 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, another level up. We get a shield token there. And we have, we could play Spellforge as well. Although if we wait until next turn, we might be able to get 2 crystals into our inventory. So I think I might actually do that. This gets re-rolled. It's a green. Red goes there, and these are getting discarded. So we have 2 in hand. We'll draw up to 5 plus 1 because of our keep. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get Threaten, Mana Draw, Determination, Tranquility. Yeah, and dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, so they're going to declare end of round in the next turn. Back to us. Let's play Tranquility to draw our final card. And we got Swift Reflexes. And I think here we can play Swift Reflexes with the white from our inventory for a move of 4. So we'll explore here and then here. We get, okay, so tile number 1. There's an orc there. And that is going to be 3 physical attack, 4 divide, and 3 armor. So I'm wondering whether we explore there or we come across here and maybe up to the village and explore here and here, because we only have 1 tile left. So if we can explore it there and then maybe get a core tile there, that might be the better way to go here. So I don't know if I want to use the other 2 points of movement here. And I don't think I will because I want to stay on the keep to recruit here. So I think I'll play mana draw with another white from our inventory. We'll take the black and set it to red. We get 2 red tokens, and we're going to use 1 with threaten for influence of 5. We'll lose a reputation as well. We'll play 2 cards sideways for influence of 7. So we're on -1 on the reputation track. We're going to recruit the Udum Crossbowmen. I would have liked the Guardian Golems there, but I want to use Spellforge here. So we're going to lose that red. We'll use the blue from the source on Spellforge. We'll take a white and a green into our inventory. So a white and a green for Call to Arms and Tremor. And I think we'll leave it there. So this it's the end of the round anyway. So 2 whites go away. These are all getting discarded. And we should lose 1 reputation for threaten. Mana Search goes away. We will re-roll the source, and it's a white, a black, and a red. Unit offer gets refreshed with, so the first one is the Illusionists, the next is Savage Monks, and then we get the Scouts for the third one. They take Pure Magic into their deck, these advance, and the new one we get is Stout Resolve. They get a white into their inventory for Wings of Wind, Wings of Night. These advance, and the new one is going to be Lethal Chill. And yeah, we can ready these and shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 5 plus 1 for our keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get March, Tirelessness, Rage, Threaten, Determination, and Mana Draw. I think I'm going to take Great Start. I really want to get the core tiles out in the board this turn. I'd like to get another level up, ideally, if possible, although that might be tricky. And then the dummy player is going to take number 6, so the right moment's gone. And we need to take another 2 cards, so we get Swiftness and Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. We are going to go first here. So I think we will probably go for this orc. And so first of all, let's activate our Foresters for move 2, and the move cost of Forest is reduced by 1, so that Forest is now down to 2. And we can play, so we have move 2, move 4. So 2, 4 will engage the orc. We'll take a wound because we can throw that away at the end of the turn, and then we'll use Rage with the red for an attack of 4. So that's enough to take him out. We get +1 reputation, +2 fame. Not leveling up. We can throw the wound away. This gets re-rolled, and it's a black. So 2 black in the source is not good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. So red, 3 more, 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. I think I will play Tirelessness, Swiftness for a move of 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Threaten sideways for 6. We can move 2 there, explore there, and explore there. So we are going to move 2 there, and then we get okay, so tile number 12, that is a monastery on the board. So we get 1 monastery, advanced action, and its regeneration. The orc is going to be face up, and it is elusive 4 physical attack, assassination, 3 and 6 armor. And that is all, and then we can explore here as well. So we're going to get our first core tile. Okay, and it's tile number 10. so right in front of an orc, and that orc is going to be 3 physical attack, poison, 5 armor. The other orc is going to be 3 physical attack, poison, and 5 armor as well. We do have a keep there as well, and that is going face down. I think we can actually we can go for this orc here, so we'll engage him in combat. We'll play mana draw with a white from the source. We'll take a black and set it to red. We get 2 red tokens. We can use one of those with Burning Shield, Exploding Shield for a fire block of 4. We'll get fire attack 4. So we need one more attack, and we can get that from Determination. That's enough to take him out, so we get +1 reputation, +3 fame, 1, 2, 3. So that's enough to level up. These are getting discarded. We don't re-roll the red. The white gets re-rolled, and it is a red. So we'll discard those. Then we're gonna get a level up, and we get a choice of 2 skills here, and they are. So the top one is going to be on her own. Once a turn, influence 1, influence 3 instead if you do not recruit any unit for influence this turn. And then the bottom one is going to be Deadly Aim. Once a turn, add +1 to a card that provides any type of attack in the ranged and siege attack phase, or add +2 to a card that provides any type of attack, including sideways, in the attack phase. I think I'm going to take the Deadly Aim here. So that goes there, and then the common skill is going to be Arethia's movement one. I think for our advanced action, I'm going to take Crushing Bolt here. That's a pretty appealing card at the moment. And then the new one is going to be Explosive Bolt. We have hand limit of 5 still, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we get Rage, Tranquility, Improvisation, Crystallize, Crushing Bolt. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They don't go again, back to us. And I think here we can go with Improvisation for a move of 3. Discarding Rage, that gets us there. We'll reveal the keep, and it's going to be 3 physical attack, brutal, and 5 armor. We can engage this orc in combat. We can use our Crushing Bolt with the green from our inventory, along with our Deadly Aim skill, to get +1 in the ranged and siege attack phase. So that's siege attack of 4, plus our Udum Crossbowmen for a ranged attack of 2. That's a total ranged and siege attack of 6, which is enough to take him out in the ranged and siege attack phase. We get +1 reputation and +3 fame, so 1, 2, 3. And yeah, we will leave it there, I think. Although we could play Crystallize here with a red, take a red into our inventory. And this gets re-rolled, and that is a green. So that is all for this round, or turn, sorry. We're left with 1 in hand. We'll draw another 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we get Spellforge, Swift Reflexes, Promise, and Concentration. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They don't go again, back to us. And I think here we can play Tranquility with the green to draw 2 more cards. So we get Stamina and March. I think that might be Mass Expose. And I think we will end let's play Spellforge. We'll take a green into our inventory for Tremor Earthquake. And then we can let go of Promise as well. So that'll leave us 4 in hand. This gets re-rolled, it's a green. These go away, and we will draw our last card, and it is Mass Expose. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red. They get 3 more. They're going to declare end of round in the next turn. Back to us, and I think here we can play March and Stamina for a move of 2 each. So that is going to get us in there. We'll lose 1 reputation. And we can play Mass Expose with the white from our inventory. Plus Concentration with the green from the source, with Swift Reflexes for a ranged attack of 5, 6, 7. They've lost all fortifications and resistances. That is more than enough to take them out in the ranged siege attack phase. We get +1 reputation and +2 fame. We get another shield token for conquering a keep. We can use this skill for a white to our inventory. And actually, we could have used this again. But I don't think it would have made a difference there. So yeah, that is the end of this round. These get discarded. We are going to re-roll the source. 2 white and a red. And the new unit offer is going to be, we have core tiles now. So the elite unit is going to be catapults. Regular unit is going to be magic familiars. And the second one is going to be the Ultim Guardians. The Monastery Advanced Action gets discarded, and the new one that we get is going to be Swift Bolt. They take Learning, these advance, and the new one is Steady Tempo. They're going to get a white into their inventory for Call to Arms, Call to Glory. So very red and white heavy there in their inventory. And the new spell is going to be Whirlwind Tornado. We can ready our units and our skills and shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 5 plus +2 for our keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 because we have 2 keeps. We get Concentration, March, Crystallize, Threaten, Tranquility, Expose, Mass Expose, and Tirelessness. So I really don't think we've leveled up as much as we kind of need to here. I would like to get another command token, ideally, to be able to recruit the catapults here. So I think what I was planning on doing was moving here and exploring there and there, but I might just explore here straight away. Hope that there's an enemy here that I can defeat and then maybe get the catapults. So I think I'm going to take Long Night. The dummy player is going to take number 6, so Sparing Power is gone. Okay, so we are going to go first. I think we will play March for a move of 2. We'll explore here, and it is okay. So the white city, and we are right next to a Draconum. There's a keep on the far side, so the keep is going face down. Draconum goes face up, and that is going to be so 9 fire attack, fire and physical resistance, and 7 armor. And the white city at level 7 is going to be 2 grey and 2 white enemies. So we will get 2 grey and 2 white, and any armor in here is going to be boosted by 1. And I think I'm just going to take him on in combat. So I think we'll take 3 wounds here. So 1, 2. And actually, no, we can wound our foresters. So that's going to be 4. So he's down to 5. And then we'll take, I mean, it doesn't really matter. So 2 wounds to hand. And then we can play Expose with a white from the source for target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances. And we get range attack 2 +1. And actually, no, we don't. This will be +2 because we're playing it in the attack phase. Which I think is what the deadly aim is. Yeah, so provides any type of attack in the attack phase, you get +2, so that's going to be +4, and then we can get 5, 6, 7 from our Utum crossbowmen. So that is he's dead in the rage of siege or in the attack phase because he lost all fortifications and resistances. So we get +2 to our reputation and +8 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, we can play Tranquility with a green to heal these 2 wounds from hand. And we're left with these 4 cards in hand. So I think, yeah, we'll end it there, I think. So this gets re-rolled, and it is a white. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We do level up, sorry. So we have now a hand limit of 6. That's boosted by 2 for our keeps. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we get Promise, Stamina, Swiftness, and Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. And I think here we are going to want to try and get the catapult. So I think I will play Threaten with a red from the source. And then we can play Promise with a white from our inventory. So that's going to be a total influence of 9. We're at 0 on the reputation track. That's enough to get the catapults. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in hand. I think we will end it there. So we'll lose 1 reputation from Threaten. This gets re-rolled and it's a blue. And yeah, this is then So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And yeah, so we go 1 and 2. And we get Swift Reflexes and Rage. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white, they get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. And I think here, let's use this skill for a white to our inventory, and we'll heal 1 from our unit. And then we can play, I think, Tirelessness with the blue from the source, move 4, and then we'll get move 3 here. So that's a move of 7. We're going to go and actually play this first. So move 2, move cost of forest is down by 1. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we can play probably Crystallize Sideways for a move of 1. So that's a total move of 10. That gets us over here. I think we'll end our turn there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would only draw 1 more though. Yeah, I think we'll end our turn there, and then maybe we can go into the spawning grounds in the next turn. That's a gold. So that's 3 cards discarded, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 1 more, and it is Determination. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They don't go again. Back to us. And sorry, we could actually reveal what's in the White City here now that we're adjacent. So, okay, so we have 11 physical attack, unfortified, arcane immunity, 10 armor, 4 cold fire attack, poison, brutal, physical resistance, 8 armor, 3 physical attack, doubly fortified, 7 armor, and 3 physical attack, doubly fortified, 7 armor. All of those armors are increased by 1. And I think here we will go into the spawning ground. So we get 2 brown enemies. And we're going to get 4 cold fire attack, arcane immunity, elusive, 4 and 8 armor, and then 5 physical attack, brutal, and 5 armor. Okay, so we can, I think, activate our catapults for siege attack of 3, and then play our swiftness with the white from the sword for a ranged attack of 3. So in the ranged and siege attack phase, this is actually increased by 1 because of our skill. So we get 3 plus 4 is 7. So that is enough to take him out, more than enough to take him out in the ranged and siege attack phase. This one we're going to play, I think, concentration for a red. I would use that red along with Burning Shield, Exploding Shield for fire block 4. Block 2 from Determination is a block of 6, and then block 2 from Rage is a block of 8. That's enough to take him out. Because it was a successful block, we get fire attack of 4. We successfully blocked him, so his armor is down to 4. So yeah, that is enough to kill him as well. These get discarded. This gets rerolled. That is a blue. We are discarding these. We're left with Swift Reflexes in hand. And yeah, we are getting a reward. So we're going to get 3 random crystals and an artifact. So the first crystal is going to be gold. So for gold, we get to choose the color. And I think I'm going to take a red for that. And then the second one is going to be green. And then the third one we're going to get is a black. So black, we get fame plus 1 instead. And sorry, we should have actually done got our fame first. So we get 4 plus 4 is 8. So we go from 30 up to 38. So that is another level up. We get a shield token there. And yeah, so we've gotten all our crystals. We do get a choice of artifact for the reward. And yeah, we get Banner of Fortitude. Assign this to a unit you control once per round. When the unit is about to get wounded, flip this card to ignore the wound and any additional effects from it. The unit can still only be assigned damage once each combat, and then anytime except during combat, heal all of your units completely. Or Mysterious Box, remove and reveal the top card of the artifacts deck. This turn, you may use the Mysterious Box as if it was that artifact. If you do, then fame plus 1. At the end of the turn, put the revealed artifact on the bottom of the artifacts deck. If you did not use Mysterious Box, then put it back in your hand. If you placed it on a unit as a banner, then discard it. I think I'm going to go with the Banner of Fortitude here. So let's try that. And then for our level up, we get a choice of motivation, or the bottom one is going to be yeah, so taunt. Once a turn during the block phase, either reduce one attack of an enemy by 1, or increase one attack of an enemy by 2 and reduce the armor of the same enemy by 1 to a minimum of 1. The armor reduction does not happen if that enemy is prevented from attacking. I think I'm going to go for the motivation one here just to have the extra card draw. I always like having that. The common skill is going to be, I think that's 1 fire or siege fire attack. For our advanced action, I think I'll take steady tempo here, although stout resolve is pretty appealing. That's a tough choice. I think I'm going to go for steady tempo. Let's go with that. The new one is going to be Blood Rage. I wish that was there when I got my level up. Okay, so we'll draw up to our hand limit of 6. So we have Swift Reflexes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we get March, Mana Draw, Rage, Banner of Fortitude, and Steady Tempo. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, so they're going to declare end of round. And the next turn back to us. Let's use our motivation skill. So we'll get +1 fame and 2 more cards, and we get Crushing Bolt and Spellforge. Okay. I think first let's assign the Banner of Fortitude to the catapults, and then let's try and take this keep. So we'll use a blue from the source. So that's going to get us a move of 4 using Spellforge. And we'll lose 1 reputation. And the enemy is going to be, okay, so 4 physical attack, swiftness, and 4 armor. I'm going to use my Crushing Bolt along with the green for my inventory for siege attack 3 plus our skill that increases it to siege attack of 4. So that's enough to take him out. We get +3 fame, 1, 2, 3. We get 1 more shield token, so that's 3 keeps we have now. And yeah, so sorry, I used Spellforge instead of steady tempo. So steady tempo, so we can put that on top of our deck here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go with that. So we'll put that back on top of our deck. This gets re-rolled. It's a gold. These get discarded. And that goes away. And then, although if we had have, although we would have needed 8 points of block. So yeah, I think we probably, although we could have just flipped this instead of using our Crushing Bolt here. So instead of using the green with the Crushing Bolt, we could have used, I guess, 2, and what did we need? We needed 4 points of attack. Yeah, so I think I'll do this. So instead of using the Crushing Bolt, we can save the green crystal. And then we can assign his 4 points of damage to our catapults. We will flip this to ignore the wound. So that's fine. His damage has been assigned, and then we can use a Rage for attack 2. And then I think we can use probably Swift Reflexes and Mana Draw Sideways for an attack of 1 each. So that's enough to take him out. And then we can play Crushing Bolt for a green to our inventory. We can play Spellforge, and we can get, we could go with a white, a blue, or a green. So we have 2 of each. So let's go with a blue, I think, for chill. And we'll be left with March in hand. So I think that's a more efficient way to do it. And then we are left with 1 card in hand. We have 3 keeps now, so our hand limit is 9. So we have 2 left in here, and then we can use our Long Night to put 3 cards at random into our deck. So we will have a hand of 6 for this last one, or last turn of this round. So hopefully, I think we can explore this tile here and see if we can find the lost city. So we take 3 cards, so 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have these 5. So we get Spellforge, Crystallize, Swift Reflexes, Improvisation, and Steady Tempo. Dummy player declares end of round. Back to us. So I think here, let's go with March for a move of 2. We'll explore here. So we're still not on the coast, and it's going to be the red city. Okay. That's actually worked out okay for us. So the ruins goes face down at night. This should have been, I think, flipped face up, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. The far side, the Draconum on the far side is going to be 6 cold fire attack, brutal, fire and ice resistance, and 9 armor. And then the closer Draconum is going to be 5 physical attack, poison, swiftness, and 9 armor. The red city at level 10 is going to be 2 brown, a purple, and 2 white. So 2 browns, 1 purple, and 2 white. And any physical attack in here is going to be brutal. So this can go here. And yeah, that is. So do we want to move here, or I don't think so. So what I think I'll do is I'll play Crystallize with a white from the source. We'll get a white into our inventory, and then we can play Spellforge and take a blue into our inventory for chill, lethal chill. And then I think we will end our turn there on the round, actually. So yeah, we will re-roll the source, and it's going to be green, green, red. And then the units are getting refreshed, and we are getting the first elite is going to be Ice Mages. The first regular is the Utem Swordsman, and the second elite is going to be the Amatep Gunners. We still have 1 monastery on the board, so Swift Bolt gets discarded, and we get Peaceful Moment instead. Stout Resolve goes into the dummy player's deck. These advance, and the new one we get is Chivalry. They're going to get a green into their inventory for Tremor Earthquake. Spells advance, and the new one that we get is going to be Underground Travel, Underground Attack. We can ready our. Did I want to discard this Banner of Fortitude? I don't think so. So we'll ready our units and our skills, and then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 6 plus 3 for our keeps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we get Tirelessness, Threaten, Improvisation, Tranquility, Crushing Bolt, Determination, Swift Reflexes, Rage, and Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. For tactics, I'm going to take Early Bird so I can go first. And I think I'm going to recruit the Amatep Gunners here, so I will play Threaten with the red from the source. We'll lose a reputation. Well, we're on 0 at the moment, so that was play Threaten for influence of 5, Improvisation, and discard Tirelessness for influence of 3. That's a total influence of 8. Just enough to get the Amatep Gunners. I'm going to replace the Foresters here. And then we lose 1 reputation for using the stronger effective Threaten. We're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This gets re-rolled. That is a white. These get discarded, and we draw another 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we get Steady Tempo, Crystallize, Mana Draw. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 1 more back to us. I think here let's go with Crystallize with the green to get a green into our inventory. And then we'll end our turn there. This gets re-rolled. It's a green. That goes away. We draw 1 more, and it is Promise. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a green. They get 1 more back to us. I think here we'll just discard Promise and draw 1 more, and it is Stamina. Dummy 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And I think for us, let's play Tranquility with the green from our inventory to draw 2 more, and we get Concentration and Expose. Let's use our motivation skill for +1 fame and another 2 cards, and we get March and Spellforge. Okay, I think we should go for it here. So we'll play Stamina. We'll lose a reputation when we move into the city. These are the 4 enemies. We are going to first of all play Spellforge. We're going to take a green into our inventory for Underground Travel, Underground Attack. We can use one of our whites from our inventory for target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances this combat, and we get ranged attack of 2. We're going to choose him, so he's no longer physically resistant, no longer fortified, and this guy is also unfortified. So they have a total armor of 19. So we have ranged attack 2. We have a red here for siege fire attack of 5. And actually, we could probably rather use a blue here. So siege ice attack of 5. We're going to activate these guys for ranged attack of 2, and these guys for a ranged fire attack of 6. So that's 6, 7, 8, plus 5 is 13, 14, 15, and then we can play concentration with a green from our inventory for a ranged attack of 5. So 3 plus 2 from concentration, so that's a total of 20. So 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 6 is 15, plus 5 is 20. That's enough to take both of those out in the ranged siege attack phase. So they're dead. These guys, we are going to assign one of their attacks to our catapults. So we can ignore the wound using our Banner of Fortitude, and then we can play our Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. But first of all, let's use our mana draw with a white from the source. We'll take a green and set it to red. So we'll get 2 red tokens. And we're going to use one of those for a fire block of 4, so he is successfully blocked. So we're going to get fire attack of 4 in the attack phase, and then we can use our rage for another attack of 4, so that's a total attack of 8. We can use our crushing bolt with a green for an attack of 3 plus 2 from our skill here is 5, so that's 4, 8 plus 5 is 13. 14, 15 from determination, and then we'll play march sideways for 16. So that is enough to take both of those enemies out in the attack phase. So just to recap, we played stamina to move in, and actually let's play steady tempo to move in instead, and then we can put that at the bottom of our deed deck. So we'll be left with that. We played Spellforge. We got a green into our inventory. Then we used a white from our inventory to activate Expose. We targeted this guy, so he's no longer fortified or has any physical resistance. We got ranged attack 2, plus 5 from Swift Reflexes with concentration. Plus 5 here is 12, 13, 14, plus 6 is 20. So that's enough to take both of those out. He has 11 armor, he has 9. So that's those guys dead in the ranged siege attack phase. We assigned one of these guys' attacks to our catapults, ignored the wound using our Banner of Fortitude. We blocked this guy with our fire block of 4 from Burning Shield. And then we got attack 4 plus 3 plus 2 from our skill. So that's 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 4 is 13. 2 from determination, 1 from march for an attack of 16. So those guys are dead. These are all getting discarded now. And then we can collect our fame. And the red doesn't get rerolled, the white is. And it is a black. These get discarded, green and white. All of these are going away. We can put steady tempo. We use the basic effect, so we can put it on the bottom of our deck because it's not empty. These are all getting discarded as well. We're going to get 4 shield tokens on that city. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have conquered the city. We're left with stamina in hand. Let's take our fame first, and we get 8. Plus 8 is 16. Plus 3 is 19. Plus 3 is 22. So we go up to 64. And yeah, so we are going to level up twice, so we get 1 more command token. And then we get a choice of skills, and we have a choice between, okay, so the top one is similar to the one we already have, but for blue crystal refreshing bath, once around, except you're in combat, flip this to get heal 1 and 1 blue crystal to your inventory. And then the bottom one is going to be dueling once a turn during the block phase. Block 1, attack 1 versus the same enemy in the attack phase. If you do not use any unit ability to block, attack, or affect this enemy, nor assign damage from it to any unit, you gain 1 more fame for defeating it. So neither are particularly appealing here. So, but I think I'll just take the having the access to the crystals. That is the influence skill. So I really would have liked to have that now, actually. For our advanced action, I think I'm going to take Blood Rage. Although Chivalry is quite appealing, but we have quite a few whites already in our deck, like the spell, and then the Swiftness and Swift Reflexes. And there is a red crystal mine right next to the red city, so hopefully we can get a few red crystals before going in there. So I'll take Blood Rage. The new one is Training. And then we can draw up to our hand limit of 6 plus 3 because we're still adjacent to our keep, so we take the higher of the two. And sorry, this should have been activated here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we get Steady Tempo, March, Rage, Swiftness, and Blood Rage. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a blue. They don't go again back to us. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll have enough to get a new unit, so we'd have to pay 2 influence. We have 6 in hand plus 4 for our city. We're at -1 in the reputation track. So even if we reveal a new one, we won't be able to, or likely won't be able to recruit it. So we can just use these skills for a blue and a white, which we can take into our inventory, and then maybe we'll get a new unit that we can recruit in the city on the start of the next turn. Although I guess we can pay 2 influence to reveal one and see what it is. It's the heroes, so that would be we would actually need. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that, I don't think. Yeah, so I think all we can do is just end our turn. It's a bit of a waste, but yeah, let's end it there. Do I want to disband this? So the stronger effect anytime except during combat, heal all your units completely. I think I might actually just keep it on the catapults here. Although I could assign it there. No, let's keep it in the catapults, I think. So yeah, let's end it there. We are going to re-roll the source here. And it's a black, blue, and a gold. So we'll keep the blue, re-roll the black and the gold, and it is a red and a blue. The unit offer gets refreshed, and the new ones that we get are going to be the first elite is going to be the sorcerers, and then we have a scouts, and the second elite is going to be the Delphana Masters. We still have 1 monastery, so Peaceful Moment goes and we get Magic Talent. They take Explosive Bolt. These advance, and the new one is Power of Crystals. They get a blue for chill. And then these advance, and the new one that we get is going to be Snowstorm Blizzard. We can ready our units and our skills, and then we can shuffle up and go on to the next round. Okay, so we can draw up to our hand limit of 6 plus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we get Stamina, Crushing Bolt, Crystallize, Tranquility, Steady Tempo, Determination, March, Mana Draw, and Swift Reflexes. So not a single influence card. That's really bad. Okay, so I think here I'm going to take Midnight Meditation. I wanted From the Dusk, but I think I'm going to take Midnight Meditation and shuffle probably Stamina. I probably want to put back March as well. Maybe Determination, Crystallize, so that's 4. And let's also give back Crushing Bolt. So that's 5. So shuffle these back in, and then we draw another 5. So I'm really, really hoping for some influence cards here. If we can get the Delphana Masters, it would be because we do have quite a few crystals and access to more. So it would be really fantastic to be able to get those that unit. So let's see. So we get another 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. and we get Crushing Bolt, March, Spellforge, March, and Swiftness. Oh, that's a disaster. That's so bad. Oh man, 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. They get 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Over to us. I think I'm going to play Tranquility with a green from our inventory to draw 2, and we get Stamina and Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. And I think here we'll play Spellforge with a blue. We're going to take a green and I think a blue into our inventory. Oh, that's really bad. We'll drop March. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll drop another March. So that's 7. We'll draw 2 more cards. This gets re-rolled. That is a green. And we get Improvisation and Determination. Dummy player then 1, 2, and 3. It's a white. 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. Okay, I think I'm going to try and get, I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's play Improvisation with a red for influence of 5. We need 14 because we're at -1. We have 4 there, so we need 10. So we played 5 there, and then we can go with 5 sideways. So Stamina is 1, Swiftness, Crushing Bolt, probably Mana Draw and Swift Reflexes. That'll get us the Delphana Masters. And then, yeah, all these get discarded, and it's a red. So we're left with 2. We draw up to our hand limit of 9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have Concentration, Blood Rage, Tirelessness, Rage, Threaten, Crystallize, and Promise. And there's the influence cards we needed. Oh, that's so bad. Dummy player 1, 2, and 3. It's a red, so they get 1, 2, and 3. Back to us. I think here let's go with Tirelessness with a blue and Steady Tempo so that's move 4 and then we get move 3 there, so that's a total move of 7. That gets us there. We will reveal what's in here, and it is okay. 5 Cold Fire Attack, Paralyze, Assassination, Fire and Ice Resistance, 8 Armor, 5 Physical Attack, all 3 resistances, doubly fortified, 7 Armor, 3 Fire Attack, Brutal, Physical, and Fire Resistance, 4 Armor, and then 4 Cold Fire Attack, Arcane Immunity, Elusive, 8 and 4 Armor, and 7 Physical Attack, Swiftness, and 5 Armor. So that is pretty scary. I think we'll end our turn there. This gets re-rolled. It's a green. We can put Steady Tempo onto the bottom of our deck. I think we're going to need it. And we still have our hand limit +3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 2 more, and it is Rage and Expose. Dummy player 1. Oh, this should be gone here from a couple of turns ago. 2 and 3. They're going to declare end of round in the next turn. We should have got red for ending on that Crystal Mine. They're going to declare end of round the next turn. Back to us. And I think here let's go with our motivation for a 1+1 fame and another, our last card, and it's Steady Tempo. And then we can use these 2, I think, for a blue and a white crystal. So blue and white. And so we will go for this. Let's use Steady Tempo for move 2. We'll move into the city. We'll lose 1 reputation. We are facing these 5. So just let me clear away these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so where do we want to start with these? We can, I think, let's go with white for target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances using the Delphana Masters. And actually, before we do that, let's just use a blue for Siege Ice Attack of 5. That's enough to take him out in the range of the Siege Attack phase. So he's dead. Then we can use the white for target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances. I'm going to choose this guy. We can also use a green from our inventory for armor of target enemy is reduced by 5. So he's down to 2 armor, no fortifications and no resistances. And then this guy, I'm going to use expose with a white from our inventory for target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances this combat. we get ranged attack of 2. So both of those have lost all fortifications and resistances. We're going to need 8 plus 2 because of the green effect here. So that's a total of 10 ranged attacks. So we have 2 there. We have 2 here. That's 4. And then we can use a red from our inventory for a ranged fire attack of 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those 2 are dead in the ranged and siege attack phase as well. These are the 2 that are left. We can play Crystallize with a blue from our inventory to gain a crystal of any color to our inventory. Let's take a red. We're going to use that red with our Burning Shield, Exploding Shield. So that is going to be fire block of 4. 2 from Rage is 6. And yeah, let's go with 2 from our other Rage is 8. So he is fully blocked. His armor is down to 4. He will be dead in the attack phase because we get fire attack 4 from our Burning Shield. And then this guy, we are going to use a blue. And actually, we could, we'll use a blue for target enemy does not attack. So he is not going to attack, and we need 5 points of 5 points of attack to take him out. And yeah, let's go with our we'll go with concentration with the green from the source. To power our Blood Rage, we get an attack of 4. We don't have to take a wound, but we increase that attack by 4. And actually, we can use this skill as well for plus 2 points of attack. So that would be, we wouldn't even need to use our concentration here. We can just use the red from the source along with this skill for an attack of 6. So that's him dead. So just to recap, we played Steady Tempo, moved in, lost a reputation. We played Crystallize with the blue to get I think it was a red. We used our one of the blue tokens from our skill for Siege Ice attack of 5. That took him out in the range of Siege attack phase. He has 4 armor, fire, and physical resistance. Then we used one of our whites to target enemy, loses all fortifications and resistances. We chose him. We used the green to reduce his armor down to 2 using Delphana Masters. We used Expose to remove his fortifications and resistances and also got ranged attack of 2. So these guys were no longer fortified and no longer had any resistances. And so we needed 10 points of ranged and siege attack to defeat these. So we had 2, 4 plus 6 is 10. So those guys are dead in the ranged and siege attack phase. We blocked this guy using our fire block 4 plus block 2 from the 2 rage cards. So that's a total block of 8, which is inefficient, but it's enough to block him. He had 4 armor, fire, burning shield, fire attack 4, took him out in the attack phase. This guy, we used our blue for target enemy does not attack. So he did not attack. And then we got our Blood Rage for an attack of 4 plus 2 from our skill. It's an attack of 6. That's enough to take him out. And we are left with these 3 cards in hand. Steady Tempo. We can't put that to the bottom of our deck because it's now empty. So that's going to get discarded. This gets re-rolled. It's a blue. These get discarded as well. So red, blue. So yeah, it was well worth having those Delphana Masters, I think. White, green, and blue. We're going to get all our fame for these, but first let's discard these cards. This gets discarded as well. Okay, so we'll take our fame, and we're getting, so we have 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 9 is 22, plus 4 is 26, plus 5 is 31. So we go 6, 7, 96. So that is another level up. And yeah, we are left with these in hand. So we have our level up. We would be able to, we have 5 actually influence there on the city. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're at -2 on the reputation track. So I don't think there's we could try and get an artifact here. Do we have enough though? I think we do, yeah. I think we can do this. So we can play concentration with the green to power our promise. So that's influence 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then a red from our inventory for influence of 16, less the 2 on the reputation track gives us enough to get an artifact. So we can choose between endless bag of gold and endless gem pouch. I mean, it doesn't really matter here because we're not going to get to use either. So yeah, we'll just take that. We will end it there, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was sweating a bit there, not having the influence cards in the White City. Yeah, but the Delphana Masters really. That's the second game I've got them in recently, and yeah, I really like playing. Um, really like when they work out. They're just incredibly powerful. You could see like it basically took away. I think we would have needed. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so we got rid of all those resistances, so that saved us 7 points of attack, and then it also decreased his armor by 5, so another 5, and then one enemy didn't attack as well, so that saved us another 2 wounds. Um, so yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will show you my final deck. Just give me one moment. So we had Burning Shield, Exploding Shield, and Expose, Mass Expose, both of which I got quite good use of after getting them, I think, on the first round. Then we had 4 advanced actions: Blood Rage, Steady Tempo, Crushing Bolt, and Spellforge. And then we ended with Endless Gem Pouch and Banner of Fortitude, along with our 3 elite units and 1 regular unit. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you can join again next time. Thank you.